Well. Welcome, everybody. It's May 2nd, y'all. It's the second day in May, and you tune in to Sports Talk on TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach, y'all. Got my fellas already assembled. They raring to go. You got Jeremiah from the Two Dog Sports Talk. You got my man, Mark Howard, our national touring comedian, and my co-host of In the Room, Mr. Philip Townsend. What's up, fellas?
Hell's up, baby. And
Yeah,
you have the one
yeah.
and only Mr. Vance Bradford.
All right, all right.
What kind of hat you got on there, Vance? What's happening to the baseball cap?
Well, Phil said, no, because I'm a reporter. I'm sitting in.
You look like a reporter or a private detective.
Nah, man, I'm not a snitch.
Not a snitch. A detective finds out different. They find the snitchers.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about those detectives. I don't know, But anyway, let's make it happen, y'all. Let's get this kicked off right off the bat. Let's talk about these series. Jeremiah, can you give us an update on that New York and Miami series? What's happening?
Right now, it's a tie game. Miami is hanging in there without Jimmy Butler. It's I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, man. It's just New York is just not. It's like they're playing selfish basketball. They're not really playing team basketball. They're playing a lot of selfish basketball over there in New York and Miami. Just they giving them a game. I think if New York go down 0-2, they done for.
Okay. Is Jimmy Butler playing? I hadn't been able to watch this game. That's why.
No, Butler not playing. Jimmy Butler sitting over there on the sideline with a brown sweatsuit on and some house shoes.
What about Embiid?
Embiid ain't playing because it's a whole team.
Is it what now?
Oh,
Embiid is a whole different team.
Oh, I'm sorry. Miami, New York. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the Celtics in there. That was my next thing, but okay.
See that new hat and see how you act.
No. Hey, man, it's just it's all fluid. It's all fluid.
Yeah.
Except they ain't playing. But so what do you think about what's going on with the Knicks and the Miami Heat there, Phil?
Hey, look. Again, hats off to Eric Spoelstra. Possibly the best coach in the NBA. I tell you, he's pushing all the right buttons at the right time, and they are they're mimicking the Lakers. They are dragon slayers. All I got to say is great play from them. Everybody stepping up. I mean, you don't have Tyler Hero. You're missing those 20 points right there, and now you don't have Butler. It's just crazy the great job that he's doing. Hats off, Eric Spoelstra.
So is that who you going with in this series? Who you going with in this series? Let me ask you that.
In the series, Miami. I'll be picking Philadelphia. Lord knows if Joel Embiid can make it back. I'm picking Philadelphia to come out of the East. The Lakers.
Okay, well we're gonna get to that. I'm just trying to see you this series.
But I have no shame in mentioning it. I can be repetitious with my pick.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, okay. So let me let our national touring comedian chime in on the Miami, New York series. What do you say, Mark?
You hear that Langston education coming in, boy. So I am literally at the point where I was shocked that New York handled Cleveland the way they did. I had Cleveland winning that series, and it really showed me Cleveland was not either prepared or coached well for the playoffs. Because the way, whether Miami holds on to win this or not, the fact that New York is having a tough time with Randall back and Jimmy Butler gone at home tells me a lot about the Knicks, and I think Miami's going to they're going to win this in 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I mean, Jimmy Butler had definitely proved that he Jimmy buckets in the playoffs, man. So, and now that he's out,
not getting no buckets right now. And
that's what I'm saying. Now that he's out, we can see like veterans like Lowry step up, or like I said, I hadn't got to see the game, but I know Lowry probably will be a key in that series without Jimmy buckets.
He
You
has
know.
been. He was a good kid in the first game. I don't know what he's doing in the second game.
Okay. Well, y'all, I'm gonna take a quick station break, man. And if you guys just tuned in, you tuned in to TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach, y'all. It's sports talk, and we're sitting up here with Mark, Phil, and Jeremiah in the house, y'all. Okay, y'all.
What's going on? Why not me?
Hey,
There you
why
go.
not me? How's it happening?
Shout out to our loyal fans that show up on Tuesday nights, man, and ride with us, y'all. So what I would like to do though is let's jump into one of my favorite series that's coming around. No. I'm gonna hold that one because I could jump right into it, but I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna go to the Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers, y'all, because we kind of jumped in. I kind of made a little boo boo with that. Hey, is the,
It's
is the
okay.
Celtics in trouble? We're gonna start with you, Mark.
Hell yeah, they're in trouble. Hell yeah, they're in trouble because that loss was horrendous. That was a bad looking loss. Okay, um, they're really for them to be the team that you think that's even quality of getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. You have to beat Philadelphia without Joel Embiid easily, and they made no particular adjustment. They rested on their laurels because they was up early. I'm going to say this: they messed up letting Ime Udoka go because I see the coaching is not there for the playoffs. So their defense was good, but not as good as it was with Udoka there, and keeping them in line and keeping them accountable for their defensive responsibilities. That was terrible. So unless they make a huge turnaround. Now, right now, my back is turned on the Celtics.
What do you say, co-host?
Well, look, normally had Jeremiah said what Mark said, I would have said Jeremiah copied off of me. But given that Mark said exactly what I was going to say, I know that's due to that Langston extension. So everything Mark said was good. It was right on point, and I was definitely going to address the coaching. The coaching, he made the mistakes in the last series that they just played and last game. So Boston is in trouble. I'll tell you that right now. They are in trouble. And Embiid just got MVP of the league. So, yeah, they're in serious trouble. Hopefully, when he comes back during the series.
What do you say, JW?
Yeah, I believe if Embiid come back healthy, Boston gonna have problems. Which I've been a Philadelphia fan ever since last year. I thought they was good. I like Embiid. You got to understand, Boston shot 70% last night in the first half and was only up by 3. They shot over 60% total for the whole game and lost by 4. They only had 10 fouls the whole game. And you expect to win. That tells me you're not playing no defense. You're not trying to play no defense. If you only got 10 fouls the whole game, you ain't trying. And the first half, they was cutting and in the paint. Philadelphia don't have no big man to stop you in the paint. And you go totally away from the paint and you start shooting threes and everything. It was just, it's like, I tell Boston to look good, and then all of a sudden it's like they just go batty, like they wires just like crossing, and they do some stupid stuff that don't make sense. And so that's why I say Boston would not. I can't see them even winning the championship. I don't see it happening.
Dude, when Brogdon threw that pass to the wrong player, the whole team stood there like,
yeah. Hey, talking about shot clock. Dodo heads. He stole the ball before the shot clock even went to 0.
They all were shocked. Like, wow, what? Nobody chased him down. I know it's a clear path, but you're gonna get a clear path foul. You're gonna get a clear path foul for me.
Okay. Well, you guys didn't know, like I say, Boston's to me still making those same inexperienced mistakes. and now and what it actually happened is their coaches being highlighted. I mean, his moves or the lack of adjustments is because really, man, that's just crazy though, especially without Embiid, without Joel playing. Okay. Well, anyway, y'all. So we'll see how
I
this
think
thing
Harden had
pans
his
out.
best playoff game ever.
Huh?
45 points.
I think Harden had his best playoff game ever.
And he was stepping past people, and I'm like, Harden, come on. So, but then again, it's hey, I'm like, well, what was Harden been holding back? I guess he was waiting for his opportunity to shine.
Boston didn't make no adjustments. You didn't double team him, didn't get the ball out of his hands, nothing. Make these other players beat you.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we'll see. That's 2 series out, and we're gonna talk about some more right after this. I'm gonna take a quick station break, and when we come back, we're gonna jump into our first favorite segment of the night, and it's a segment that we call "Just a Doggone Minute." In case you don't know, because you never know what the segment, but the segment is "Just a Doggone Minute," and hosted by Mr. Two Dogs from the Two Dog Sports Show. Tulsa, Oklahoma, y'all. But right now, we want you guys make sure when you go to TAAN TV, check out the TAAN TV shop. A lot of good items, a lot of good merchandise in the TAAN TV shop on TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach. Right now, it's time for Just a Doggone Minute by Jeremiah Watts of the Two Dog Sports Show out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Jeremiah, take us out.
Buddy. I'll be doggone it. It is sad how the media and everybody's trying to make Coach Prime Deion Sanders make him look bad because they want him to fail. I don't care what nobody say. They want to see this man fail, and because he's had so many individuals that have left and transferred out since the spring game. And you have where, because he came in when he got to Colorado, he told them, hey, I brought my luggage with me and it's Louis Vuitton, and y'all can kick rocks, go to the transfer portal, or I'm gonna run you to death or whatever to make you leave. People want to say that that's good form that all these recruits are leaving. People, that is what coaches do when they come in. Even when we was in high school, our high school coaches, we had tour days during the summer. They ran us till our tongues fell out to make us quit, to weed out the ones that did not want it. This is what coaches do. USC, they lost all kinds of recruits last year, and they ran them off. This is what new coaches do. So what Deion is doing is not nothing new for any other coach. And y'all making it look bad. Trust me, he getting his players in there that he want, that's going to fit his scheme and what they're trying to do. If I'm a coach, I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, you did it. Do you USC did it. Do you think Kelly didn't do it when he went to LSU? Come on, this is what coaches do. So y'all need to stop all this mess. A lot of coaches do not give out any cotton picking play film or practice footage for players that are leaving, that's going to a transfer portal. Deion is not the only one that does this. Y'all need to stop all this nonsense. And I hope Deion go. This is why I'm rooting for, because I hope he go out and I hope he kick the dog crap out of everybody. Because it's ridiculous how y'all making such a big deal out of what he doing, and all the other coaches do the same thing. And I'll be doggone if I'm not out.
Want to thank you for Jeremiah for that just a doggone minute. And you're right about that, man. You know, Deion catching a lot of heat, but you know why? You know the real
Well,
reason why. Go ahead, Phil.
yeah, but uh, wh- why would Dion expect anything different? And what I mean by that, and I'm not, what I mean by that is I'm not talking about from the racial aspect.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is you videotape everything. You put all of this type of stuff out there. Those coaches that Jeremiah mentioned, they all do the same exact thing. But guess what they do? And they use, look, Nick Saban doesn't walk in and say, all right, y'all that want to leave, you leave and we'll try to help you out. No, they do the same type of stuff, but the difference is they don't advertise it. Prime advertises this, so if you put it out there, then you should expect to get what it is. Now I'll throw in the racial component. This is where, yeah, we are hoping you fail because you are doing this to these people. And so all of that is going to be encompassed in, but the thing is that Dion isn't crying about it, and Dion can't cry about it because this is exactly what he does. He if you put everything out in the media, you should expect everything in the media.
He just signed an Auburn player from Auburn that was in the transfer
and from Alabama.
Cincinnati. Yeah, so we got a coach on here. Marc do the same thing to his AAU squad.
Yeah, but
we don't have a transfer portal.
But you try to run all of them off that go get their mamas and daddies to tell on you.
Yeah, but the difference is Marc is legit. He doesn't have players, and he doesn't have players coming in.
But I have not cut anybody. I feel really cheated of that process.
Hey, oh no, I don't see him. S.A. Laker, what's up, baby? We're gonna do
it. And with that, man, let's transition right into that series right then. And I got a question to ask my co-host right there. Leave him right there, producer. No, put him back. Yeah, leave him right there. So before we move on, I just wanted to make sure that the Warriors series with Sacramento is over. I just just asking you when is the series over? Is the Warriors?
Yeah, and I'm glad that Marc and Jeremiah weren't stupid enough when it was 2-2 to say what's going on here. You know, they were brilliant enough to wait until the series is over and a winner has been declared before making a statement. Oh, I'm sorry, Vance.
Is that what it is? Is that what you got to wait till it's over to see?
I'm sorry, you didn't do that.
When you and Marc was stepping all over yourselves about the Warriors, and I just had that knowing, and I told you why, and that's what happened. Experience.
You told us about Milwaukee, didn't you? Thank you.
No, but you can't predict an injury.
You
can't predict the injury.
That's
what happens in Milwaukee.
So Sacramento didn't have injuries. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, not major like that, because
only the guy with a broken finger. I'm sorry.
It didn't even stop him. So it must not have been that.
You saw all of the balls that he lost the handle on? Stop it. Of course,
then he shouldn't have played. Then he shouldn't have played.
Vance, everybody ain't like you.
He shouldn't have played.
Everybody's not like you,
use it as an excuse?
No, he's not using it as an excuse. He went out there and did what he did. And guess what, Vance? He showed up. He showed up until the series was over. You see what I'm saying? He showed up until the series was over.
And the result? What was the result?
The result was that Sacramento lost the series.
Like I said, at 2-2.
I'm sorry, but Milwaukee
actually, I said it when Sacramento was up 2-0.
Didn't win, like you said. So apparently, it doesn't mean anything as to what you say. I'm just saying.
Say that again.
Hey, I thought we was going to the Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. How we end up on Sacramento and Golden State?
I just asked if the series was over, and I can't get
You
an
know
answer.
the series over, man.
Oh, okay.
Come
That's
on.
all I want to say, but I can't get. I'm asking Phil the question.
How many times
That's
and how
all he
many
had to
ways?
say. The series is over.
Oh, Jeremiah, would you enlighten him that I said it was over in the Sacramento loss?
Yeah, it was over
Okay,
after
okay.
the two
Series
games.
over. Let's go to the Lakers
So,
Golden
all
State.
right.
I think
So
that Martin
now,
Luther King had to squeeze in your hand.
so now let's see. Now I got you where I want you. You and Mark, with this Lakers and Warriors and SA Lakers talking about, are the Warriors come out and play? That's what we should ask about them Lakers. We're gonna see. But y'all tell me about it. How y'all see this series going? Mark, you can start out first.
I'm confused. I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Why are you confused, Mark?
You just be going, man. Hey, you know I love you, man.
Why are you confused? What
But
you confused about?
He's
Tell us
confused
what
about
you're
your
confused
confusion.
about. Tell us.
He's confused about your confusion.
What am I confused about? The Warriors winning? The Warriors winning?
I'm too confused about you. How you are. Anyway, you pick
About
the
the
Warriors.
Warriors winning?
I pick the Kings. We did. It's fine. Anyway,
Yeah.
I see this as
Whisper that again, Mark. Whisper it
a very
again.
interesting series because of the two. I think that they're ascending in their play. It's a good, interesting matchup in a lot of places, though, for real. This is a key thing, especially looking at LeBron and looking at Steph. A lot of people put stuff out there, feeling like Steph could be this now in the history of the game, or whether LeBron has something more to prove. I don't think he has anything else left to prove. And so I know people are going to want to utilize this for excuses. So, but I will say this much.
You ain't said
To
nothing.
me, the Lakers will need to, Bron and them will need to win one of game 1 or 2 for me to feel they have a chance. If they go down 0-2, then I don't think they'll come back on that. But I think this will have to be one of those close series and go into that point where Bron and them can win in 6. So that's how I see that going, 6 or 7.
With the Lakers winning?
I think if it goes there back and forth and it goes to game 6 and the Lakers have a 3-2 advantage, I think they will close out. Bron is very good at closing out. If it goes to game 7 in Golden State, although Bron has won in Golden State before in a game 7, I'm going to say in this game, I would give that edge to Golden State. The time and the age and the legs they're not built for a long series like that, especially on the road.
Okay, co-host, let's hear what you got to say.
I can tell you right now.
I'm just wondering, did you understand that, Vance? Okay.
I understand that you wishy-washy about your Lakers. That's the only thing I understand.
I'm not wishy-washy, and they're not my
you
Lakers.
are.
Not
If this happened, if that happened, if this, okay, yeah.
Well, again,
yeah,
basically in a nutshell, I'm saying it's a very close series.
If AD don't get hurt, if LeBron don't get hurt, all that, okay.
LeBron's already hurt.
Go ahead, Phil. I'm sorry. I got my answer. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand. Go ahead.
Now, Vance, listen closely. Listen closely, Vance.
I know you wishy-washy. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Listen closely.
The first thing that should tell you, Vance, that it's wrong is when the prognosticators and yourself say that the Lakers will lose within 6. That should tell you right there the Lakers are going to win the series. But however,
and that ain't confusing.
I would tell you this right now. When they say the Lakers, who happen to have the second best defense rolling, can't defend on the perimeter, when I'm laughing, and what I'm laughing about is this. It's not like they don't have to try and stop the Lakers. The Lakers' size will be too much for the Warriors to overcome. And this series will be over in 6 games or less, favor the Lakers. You heard it here.
Now, that's what I like, Phil. I like when you finally stand up and instead of wishy-washy, if this happened, and pick your Lakers like that. But
you don't ever see me wishy-washy on LeBron.
And I'm just glad you're on the record with it. You know, we know Mark is wishy-washy with it, but Jeremiah, what you got to say?
Call it what you want, man.
Who you with, Jeremiah?
Okay, I'm supposed to break it down for you.
Uh-oh.
Because I just had to go through this mess with Yo on the $2 Sports Talk Show on Tuesdays on Facebook and YouTube.
Good show.
He made the point. He said, "Well, LeBron is 7-15 against Steph. Oh, whoop-de-doo." But you got to understand there was a lot of parameters when it comes to that 7-15. But the thing is, Steph brings the best out of LeBron. When LeBron plays Steph in the playoffs, LeBron plays it. He goes to another level.
Okay.
Second thing, the key is going to be Looney and AD. Looney against Sacramento was able to drop back because he didn't have to worry about Sabonis hitting a jump shot. He didn't have to worry about Sabonis hitting a 15-footer. Well, with AD, he cannot sag back. Looney is going to have to be AD is going to pull Looney away from that goal where he's not supposed to be getting all them rebounds. And you got to understand, the Lakers during the regular season was 3-1 against Golden State, and that's before they got this new crew. They was beating Golden State before they got this new crew. Lakers right now is in top is the number one defense in the playoffs with their length and everything that's going on. This is not supposed to be a cakewalk by the Golden State Warriors. People act like Steph can't go in lulls where he have off shooting nights. Why do y'all think people was talking about Steph before last year when it comes to the playoffs? Because he'll go in lulls where he might score 12 points, 10 points, 50. It might last 3 or 4 days, 3 or 4 games. They just talked about him last year. That's why I said it was more important. So people gotta understand, this is not supposed to be as easy as people think it's gonna be. They got old legs. Lakers got old legs, but it's gonna be a battle. And it's not going to be a cakewalk. To me, I think the Lakers bench is better. I think their bench is more consistent than the Golden State Warriors bench. And I think the Lakers will win this series.
There you go. That's all I need. I just needed a pick.
There you have it, Jeremiah.
It looked like you was wishy-washy too, Jeremiah.
That when they talk about that record of Steph's against LeBron's, they're missing a key element. Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I was laughing when they brought that stat up. I was like, do they not know that Kevin Durant isn't playing on the Warriors anymore? The Kevin Durant that the Warriors said that, let me put it this way, so I can be specific, that Draymond Green said, we can't beat that monster. We've got to go out and get Kevin Durant. That ain't me talking.
Okay, but what they got to do with right now, though?
What he's saying, Vance, ain't no KD coming to the rescue. Ain't no KD coming to the rescue.
We know that. He's over in Phoenix shooting jumpers, but it don't seem like they need KD.
Hey, Phil,
it don't seem like they need KD. KD got problems right now. He got problems with Denver over there.
Hey, you know Klay Thompson is not Klay Thompson of old, right?
You're right. That's a big key.
He's not scoring on that point. Steph ain't scoring 50 points every night. And he scored 50 points and they barely even beat Sacramento.
He only had to score 51 times. Game 7. He got to score 50 points every night.
Steph is going to have to average 30. And Klay Thompson going to have to average over 25 this series. I'm telling you.
Well, I tell you this much. Draymond Green ain't gonna get suspended.
Look at that, like the next time you see Vance, you'll have to say, please help him out. Inform him of something.
Draymond Green is not supposed to be scoring those points that he was scoring in that last series.
Okay. And soon as street clothes get a splinter in his finger, it's a wrap. Soon as street clothes get a splinter in his finger, it's a wrap. So if you're gonna talk about all that,
Lakers will.
But anyway,
Lakers
yo,
will win
we
the
can come back.
series.
We're back to this. Let's our second favorite went in real quick, and it's simply called Marc's rant. So I'm sure he got a good rant for us tonight. Marc, what you ranting about tonight, my brother?
Well, it's a good thing here. I'm going to go into first to start off here. May 2nd, one of my favorite days. Today is my son's 25th birthday. So happy birthday to him. He now shares that with my grandson, his nephew, Tyson Dixon, who is now 4. So happy birthday to them. I love them. Shout out to everybody whose birthday is today. It's a great day for me. And great day for my family. There's a few things that we can get into and we can talk about, but I'm going to say the main thing is people have been jumping on Dillon Brooks. I know he's going to be in a free for all. I heard someone say that Dillon Brooks messed up. He ain't playing ball well. Dillon Brooks can still play basketball. He's just a role player. And did he step in it? Yeah, he stepped in it. And but that's not the reason why when they're saying the Memphis Grizzlies are not going to try to re-sign him. They have to readjust the team. The team is not complete. They need, he's a defender. They got other defenders on the team. They need some other people that can score, catch and shoot off of it, that could be more consistently scoring. Probably him putting a bullseye on his back, waking the sleeping giant, poking the bear, as they say, didn't help. And that's easy one for everybody to take and figure that's why they got rid of him. But I don't think, regardless of the case, had he not talked trash, them not getting past the first round, you're going to get a shakeup. There's going to be a shakeup. And if you're a free agent, they're going to make different choices. So I don't know if I'm still there. All right. So, but Dillon Brooks, though, you like to talk a lot of trash. You're punked out, as we said before, didn't want to speak to the media. And what I wanted to highlight, too, as much for a lot of people, especially the haters that were expecting, we're firing up LeBron. LeBron stayed cool, didn't trip, but he did let him know when he talked to him, you messed up. You ran your mouth, and you think you can hang with me. You can't hang with me. And when he said that, because I saw a bit of that conversation, I didn't see all of it because I've been coaching and I hadn't had a chance to watch that series much. When I found out really what he said when it went down, looking at Dillon Brooks' response and how he reacted to it, I thought, without knowing what was said, that they were having a friendly conversation, like, whatever. I realized what LeBron said put Dillon Brooks in a position where basically said, you're a punk, you can't hoop with me, and you ran your mouth and you messed up on your team. And that made him go, shake his head. You were scared. At that point, you were scared. These new cats now, man, it's y'all some different cats, man. Yeah. Stop copying people doing the old school stuff, talking trash. That ain't really your game. Y'all don't really talk trash. Y'all just run your mouth, and then it ain't that serious to y'all. When I came up, I'm not even trying to make it and romanticize, make it any tougher. There's tough people out here every day. There's tough people born. But y'all don't understand. Y'all don't come from the same perspective that these brothers did back in the day. You don't come from that same perspective. So stay in your lane, man. Go play ball like you've been playing. Have fun, and let the rough stuff be an old folks' tale for the past. That's all I got, man. It's just, it's changing. I see it all the time. You can bring everybody else can come on in. I'm done. But yeah, these young cats, man. Yeah.
Well,
play ball, play basketball.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like S.A. Lakers said. Dillon Brooks got fired. LeBron ended his career. Now, I'm not going to say LeBron
I don't think
did
it's
that.
LeBron, but go ahead. Yeah,
I'm going to say LeBron did that because LeBron did actually let Dillon Brooks know that he could use him as a reference for his next job.
I mean, don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't be surprised if the Lakers don't sign him.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I
Wouldn't be
would.
surprised.
I mean,
Well,
there's
I'm
a
gonna tell you
role
this
for
much.
him.
He can play defense. He gonna know not to run his mouth like that. He can play defense, and he would be better in the system with LeBron and AD, where he could just be outside and catch and shoot. Literally, because look, Malik Beasley can't shoot no better than Vance can with that hat on right now.
But y'all said that was a great pickup for you for shootings. So
Well, it was a
It
shooter,
well, we'll
but
see
I
if
wasn't.
he
It
better
I
show
never said
up.
it was a great.
He
I
better
never said it
show
was a
up,
great
man.
pickup. He's not gonna show up. He's through. As my dad would say, he's through booking. He through booking.
No.
He had his chance in the blowouts. Even in the blowouts, he was shooting bricks. Ain't no pressure on him, and he's shooting bricks. and plus, Scottie Pippen Jr. is going to want him to get rid of because they want to bring him up, and he won't come up. He didn't want to come up and play for the Lakers because Malik Beasley. If y'all didn't know,
Mark Vance doesn't know what you're talking about.
Malik Beasley was one of many who have slept with Scottie Pippen Jr.'s mama. That is Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. He just happened to sleep with her when she wasn't married to Scottie Pippen. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Larsa Pippen is on her way through the NBA and trying to see how many she can knock down.
Well, hey, she was Michael Jordan's son now.
I was looking what SA Lakers talking about, man, because I can't wait, man. That means I got 1, 2, 3, and SA Lakers. All 4 of y'all be lined up here as them Warriors. We'll see.
Hey, Vance, quick question.
Vance, who you
Quick
picking? Who you picking, Vance?
Who you think I'm picking?
No,
see,
we
Phil,
don't know.
Warriors.
We want to know.
Warriors.
No,
Phil,
I'm talking about throughout.
That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing, Phil. He's not picking the Warriors. He's picking against LeBron James.
Yes.
You picked the Grizzlies before.
Who are they playing? Who are the Lakers playing?
Whoever LeBron James is playing, you're picking the other team.
I picked the Warriors. I mean, the last series.
Whoever
they wasn't playing the Lakers.
I noticed.
Oh, come on. There ain't no foul for real?
They weren't playing the Lakers.
I know you heard what I said.
He hit him across the head.
I'm picking the Warriors again. Huh?
Here we go.
I know he heard what I said.
Here we go, fellas. Ain't cheating. Looney just hit LeBron dead in the head, and the ref didn't call not one thing.
All right, you want to pull out your violin?
And that's Jeremiah calling it. That's Jeremiah calling him. Jeremiah is not that Laker LeBron guy. Thank you for your impartial analysis there, Jeremiah.
Hey, over the weekend in Phoenix with my AAU team, I got a technical with like 2 minutes left. We were up by 5. Everybody was on me. Oh man, you run the risk of losing again. I said, we're not losing to these guys. We're not losing these guys. We weren't gonna lose to them. And we didn't lose to them. But the referee was a punk.
Well, let me do, because we're moving right along, y'all. Let me take a quick station break, and when we come back, we're going to hit our third favorite segment of the night, in the segment that we call Phil Knows It All. And I'm sure he got something hot for us tonight. You tune in to TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach, y'all. It's Sports Talk, and we got my man reacting to them Lakers and Warriors, Mr. Jeremiah Watts. But right now, y'all, tune in to our third favorite segment of the night, Phil Knows It All. Phil, what you got tonight, my man?
Well, look, normally I would be looking at giving my opinion on something probably more in the political realm of how things are working. But I'm going to actually read a few different statistical things tonight because this is Mental Health Awareness Month. So if you see people with the little green, things like the little green ribbons and green things, it's because May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I just want to bring a few stats to you. This is suicide data and statistics. In 2021, 48,183 people died by suicide in the United States. 48,000, over 48,000. That equals one death every 11 minutes. 12.3 million adults seriously thought about suicide. 3.5 million adults made a plan to commit suicide. 1.7 million adults actually attempted suicide. That's, I mean, that's really just something unfathomable when you think about it. But the suicide rate among males, this is among males in 2021, was approximately 4 times more than women. And males make up 50% of the country, but they actually make up 80% of all suicides. This is something that we probably need to pay a little bit more attention to, but people ages 85 years and older have the highest rate of suicide. That's interesting to me because, I mean, you literally are kind of at mortality's door, so to speak, and yet there's something that in 85 years or more, there's something that at this point in your life wanting you to commit suicide. So I found that a really interesting thing. Firearms are the most common method used in suicides. Firearms are used in more than 50% of all suicides. The next is suffocation, which is i.e. also hanging. So, you know, again, poisoning is next, and then, you know, other means. Suicide rates increased 37% between 2000 and 2018, and decreased 5% from 2018 to 2020. However, rates nearly have returned to their peak since 2021. Yes, and so anyway, I just want to bring note to people to pay attention to people who may be having some issues. There are some concerns that you may have about a person, and if that's the case, please refer them or give them, or you take the step forward to call the crisis hotline. The number is 988-2417, extension 365. So again, yeah, no, I'm sorry, the number is 988. Did I get the number correct? 988? Oh, I'm sorry. It's only 988. The other numbers are irrelevant. The number to contact is 988. So please, let's be cognizant of our surroundings and people around us. And if you see someone that may be having some emotional issues, or you know that there may be some burdens that they're really having to deal with, don't be afraid to let them know that they need to make that call. And that number again is 988. Thank you very kindly.
Hey, Phil,
Yes,
have Mrs. Townsend come on the screen so we can give her a standing ovation for having to put up with you.
Hey, she should have put all those other numbers on the.
She need a prize just for having to put up with you every day.
Hey, Vance is frozen.
Yeah, looks like Vance is frozen. Do we have him back? Well, anyway,
he frozen because he was about to say something crazy.
Partially, it's not coming through good.
Is that Vance making all that noise?
No, that's the distorted Vance.
Yes. So anyway, if you have something to take us out with, Mark, any last words you have?
Oh man, it's gonna be summertime, man. You know, we're pretty much out. We're very much out of the pandemic phase of life, man. Let's get back to it. Have fun. Enjoy your summer. There's not been very much sunshine in California.
Okay, Jeremiah, can you hear me? Or did
I can hear you.
Okay, Mark, because Mark, you went out on us for a minute.
Oh, geez. How about now? Am I here?
Yeah, you're good. I think what happened
I
is
was just
Vance messed you up.
he pulling me down. Well, I was just saying, enjoy your summer. We're out of the pandemic, so let's make the most of it and enjoy this warm weather. Although it's overcast for the last few days since I got back to LA from Phoenix, so I don't. This is not what I paid for. I paid for sunshine. Hey, Jeremiah, they charge so much to live out here. It should be sunny every day. You understand? If I'm gonna pay for this stuff out here, if I'm gonna get weather, I'll go back to Oklahoma. I'll go back to DC. You understand? But they charging all this much here. Don't want no overcast, none of that.
Jeremiah, how about yourself?
The length is bothering Golden State right now. The length on the perimeter is bothering Golden State. But hey, make sure y'all support sickle cell awareness. It's the number one blood disorder, genetic blood disorder in the world, and it affects more than just African Americans. All race of people it affects. So make sure y'all go support sickle cell awareness. If you want to support, go to www.sicklecelloklahoma.org, www.sicklecelloklahoma.org, and you can donate. This week, we're having our Women Empowerment High Tea, where we recognize doctors and individuals that are affected by sickle cell disease or help our sickle cell clients or our caregivers. And so we have a big event for them this week. So go to www.sicklecelloklahoma.org and donate.
Yeah, I want to say that I'm not going to go as far as Mark and say the pandemic is over. COVID is alive and well, and they're and mutating, and there's a great concern again about how
You're not gonna ruin my 2020.
about how to deal with it, but America's in a refusal to do any type of stringent things to fight and deal with it. So still, just be cautious when you're out and in crowds, and just be aware that that bad boy is still out there. But anyway, I think that looks like we got through it. The only nonsense we had tonight seemed to have come from Vance, and he disqualified himself from the show. I want to thank Why Not Me, S.A. Laker. You know the deal, and we appreciate you all tuning in to the show, and we'll see you back next week.
Hey, do you know that 12.7 billion people got vaccinated?
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, Vance is on just in time to hit leave.
Put them up,
No,
man.
we go get out of here, man. Fellas, you did a great job. Had a little technical difficulties, but we back, and we'll be able to see y'all next week. And you tune in to TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach. I'm trying to find and see if we can go out on.
Vance will be done switch his team by next week because they play every other day now. So,
that's what I'm
by
saying.
next week he'll be on switch.
That's what I'm saying. He's going
Hey, fellas, okay. I said so. We don't pick series. We don't pick the series. See, that's what I'm saying.
No,
man.
We picking the series, but you'll be done switched because the series will be different by
I
by
don't never
time
switch the
next.
series if I pick a team.
Vance, who do you have
that's
winning?
because you guys get beat.
Who do
All
you
right.
have coming out of the East
Wait,
and who do you
What
have
you gonna have-
coming out of the West, Vance?
While you're doing it, play Jay Lamont so you can escape.
Vance, who do you have coming out of the East and who do you have coming out of the West?
Well, I'll probably say now I probably have Golden State probably coming out the West, and the East gonna be that's a toss up, baby. Oh man,
Toss up. Wow.
yeah, that's a.
Oh, in other words,
Denver.
you can't stand on anything.
Where they playing right now? Denver.
Denver's gonna come out of the East.
He said the West.
He said that we confused.
No.
Denver.
At the East. That's what I'm saying. I can't even pick a team. I mean, because I don't like Philly. I don't like Boston. I don't like none of them. Philly, Boston, Miami, New York.
Play Jay Lamont. Play Jay
That's
Lamont.
like that family that's really rich and their kid gets to do stuff that they shouldn't be doing. You know, like Vance gets to host this show. Like he shouldn't be here, but because he got connections, his family got connections, he's there.
But I easily said I slide on over to that seat with you. I easily said that, Phil, and you keep saying no.
He's like in the hangover.
You're Philadelphia Eagles fans now, huh?
Since Philadelphia
now got all them Georgia plays, you're a Philadelphia Eagle fan now.
Huh? Who's coming out of the
Not
East?
at all. But I like Philly. I like Philly. I do. But
oh, I'm sorry,
coming out the NFC.
We can't change
NFC East. Yeah, I like.
This is what